So answers to our questions are below. Next, we're going to question 12. It says a lemur at an animal park weighs 8 pounds 3 ounces. The zookeeper records the weight of the lemur in ounces. What will the zookeeper write for the weight of the lemur? So here we need to convert our 8 pounds 3 ounces to our ounces. So to convert our pounds to ounces, because that's a smaller measurement, we know we need to multiply. So I'll be multiplying my 8 pounds by my 16 ounces, and then I will add that remainder to my 3. So go ahead and pause this video. Go ahead and multiply your 8 pounds times your 16 ounces, and then add 3 as your remainder pounds. Your remainder ounces. The zookeeper will record 131 ounces. The way we got our answer is here. We would have multiplied our 8 pounds by our 16 ounces per pound. And we would have had 128 ounces. And then we would have added our 3 ounces that was remaining. We would have got 131 ounces. This question says, Vanell puts together a model train with 25 train cars. Each train car is 80 millimeters long. How many meters long is Vanell's model train if there are no gaps between the cars? We show our conversion is 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. So we know we need to convert. Well, the first thing we need to do is see the amount of millimeters total we have. So we will multiply our 25 train cars by our 80 millimeters first. After we get that, then we need to convert our millimeters to our meters. We know that meters is larger than our millimeters, so we will need to divide this. We will divide our millimeters, our 1,000 millimeters per meter, by our answer after we multiply our 25 train cars by our 80 millimeters. So go ahead and pause the video and solve this on your own. Our sample answer is shown here. First, we need to multiply our 25 train cars by our 80 millimeters, and we will get a total of 2,000 millimeters in our 25 train cars. Then we would have to divide our 2,000 millimeters by our 1,000 millimeter per meter, and we will see we have a total of 2 meters. So our answer would be 2 meters here. Next question, question 14. Ola bought a 1-quart container of buttermilk to make pancakes. Her recipe uses half a cup of buttermilk for 3 pancakes. How many pancakes can Ola make? And we know that our 1 quart equals 4 cups. So we know that she has 1 quart of our buttermilk, and we know that we have a half a cup of buttermilk for 3 pancakes. So let's pause this video and see how we could solve this problem. So our possible answer is shown here. We know that since we know that Ola has 1 quart, that means she also has 4 cups. We see our conversion shows that 1 quart equals 4 cups. So she has 4 cups of buttermilk. So first we have our conversion of our 4 cups into our number of batches. So we have 4 cups, and we know that each batch has a half a cup to make the 3 batches. So we're going to divide those, and we can see that if I divide my 4 cups by my half of a cup per batch, we get 8 batches of 3 pancakes. So next I want to see, well, if I have 8 batches that have 3 pancakes in each batch, how many total batches would that be? So I'm going to multiply my 8 batches times the 3 pancakes that are in each batch. So if I multiply the 8 batches by the 3 pancakes in each batch, I have a total of 24 pancakes. Next, I'm moving to question 15. Question 15 says, Bennett is getting in shape for football season. He runs 400 yards 3 times each day for 5 days. Which shows the correct way to find the number of miles Bennett will run in 5 days? Circle the letter of the correct answer. So what we need to do is first find the number of yards he ran in those 5 days, and then convert it into miles. So what we can do here is first, we know we can multiply our 40 yards times our 400 yards times 3. And once we get that product, we will be multiplying it again by our 5 days. Once we get that, we need to divide that answer by our ratio of 1,760 yards per mile. And that would tell us the number of miles he has. So that answer is shown here in D. Here it says, Jory chose A as the correct answer. And how did he get that answer? So we need to determine how did he get here. Well, we saw the only difference is that instead of dividing it by a ratio of 1,760, they actually multiplied by 1,760. So we want to determine what was their decision, what made them decide to multiply. What and when would I actually decide to multiply? The answer could be shown here. Joey thought that there would be more miles since miles are larger than yards, so he multiplied rather than dividing when he should, as we know, we should be dividing to get our answer D. So next what we should be doing is moving to our independent practice. So you all be, for your exit ticket, working on your independent practice, make sure you show your work and submit. This will be considered your exit ticket. Take your time, show your work, and if you need any help, make sure you tune into our study sessions.